Okay, here's like take 3 or 4 or 5 of my very foray into Let's Play, at least in a while, outside of live streaming. So for Pixelween, we're going to go into Silent Hill 2. Um, this is the HD collection, which is the only physical copy they own. Um, so I own at least some version of it. We're going to be playing the enhanced edition for PC, which is uh, basically a I downloaded the game from places I will not disclose. But there is a fan-made patch and enhancement that puts it widescreen, touches the visuals, and you add reshade. Um, I'm also using Pascal filters ray tracing reshade filter, which creates a little or may create a few little kind of motion blur type effects. I think what I'm guessing is that it's when the characters sort of move around in certain things, the actual like shading is kind of like an overlay on top of the actual visuals. So there's just a little bit of delay of the shading moving. This is mostly noticeable during cutscenes. But anyway, I've had some issues with getting the audio balanced right. Actually, not even getting that. Having the audio, PC audio playing at all. It's been a while since I've streamed something from my PC, so I had to like um, change around the settings to make that work. So I have been noticing it since I have it running full screen. So hopefully this is gonna work. I don't want to like have to play for the first section of the game all over again. Um, in previous recordings, I had a little like a speech about abandonware. Um, Basically, it boils down to the point is that if Konami releases this game on Steam or PS4, PS5, whatever, Xbox One, Xbox Series X slash S, um, please give it there. You know, you may not necessarily be supporting the original developers since they long since the last left Konami, and they may not just probably it's like a the visuals, but the fact of the matter is you're supporting the franchise. You're showing, hey, I like this game. Do more HD ports of quality, ideally, um, and make more sequels of quality, hopefully. Um, you're putting your funds toward those sorts of things, which I think is important. Um, it's a way to show telling me that you care about these things, and vote with your wallet. So, and you'll see when I get to Patreon, the Patreon page near the end of the stream, and see how much I care about the idea of voting with your wallet. So, let's head into our Pixelween intro. get into this. Okay. Hopefully the audio is balanced properly. I did a test run, and it seems that it's pretty good. Um, let's play the introduction collage
James,
here,
honey, did something
which I've
happen
seen a
to you?
thousand times, but whatever.
After we got separated in that long hallway?
It does include cutscenes that are not actually in the game. Long some of that are.
Are you confusing me with someone else?
All shows the upscaled and widescreenified cutscenes.
You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm here for you, James. See? I'm real.
Okay. I'm probably gonna play on beginner. That's kind of how I roll. Unfortunately, I don't believe there's a way to change difficulty mid-game. Like normally I play on beginner and go, okay, well, this is a little too easy. I can bump it up to easy, but I can't really do that. So yeah, I think just give me more health, Chris. So I still at risk of of getting killed because I forgot to apply them. Um, I go for the level of normal because I think I played the game before. Um, I'm probably gonna like partly go for some of the rules, so like I can always do a lot of things of the modern game. um, Hopefully this will be the last time I have to record all this because I'm just getting kind of tired of waiting for the same 30 minutes or so. Like, we're like 20 some minutes or 15 minutes, whatever.
Mary, could you really be in this town?
I noticed that they have night fires in the background. So okay, do my demonstrating reshade. It's most noticeable here, at least at this point in the game. This is the best place to demonstrate what the reshade does, or the ray tracing does. As a global illumination. So you can see it mostly like in the corner, in the background there, with there's lots of objects casting shadows. And of course, you can see it on games himself. I could probably like work out how to do a hotkey and turn refocusing on and off quickly, but I don't quite sure how to do that.
In my restless dreams, I see that town, Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. A dead person can't write a letter. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then, why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Does she mean the park on the lake? We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us, staring at the water. Could Mary really be there? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
Okay. First we need to grab the map from our car. There's Toad Lake. There's the observation deck. We're at right now. You can kind of see right there where the shadows are kind of following us. So it's pretty long, but it's very atmospheric. You know, like where the camera. All these little noises that are just happening off inside. I love how the fog is like so impressive, but it's also like layered and has a sense of depth to it. A depth and texture, which really wasn't like present in the original Silent Hill. Like the camera kind of produced some cinematic technique. I think that's one of the things that like Silent Hill original really you know, it did more than any other survival horror game at the time was, you know, employing camera angles. Something in the well. What's that? Look, it just makes me feel like someone's groping around attacked by a skull. Gives me a weird feeling. Someone's trying to save the game. Okay, now I can turn the camera on. Apparently there's no cutscenes related about
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
No,
was
it's
just...
okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah. I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But
Yes?
I think you'd better stay away. this, this town, there's something wrong with it. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Is it dangerous?
maybe. And it's not just the fog either.
Okay, I got it. I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just, I guess I really don't care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going to town either way.
But why?
I'm looking for someone.
Who is it?
Someone very important to me. I'd do anything if I could be with her again.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry. It's not your problem.
I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
I'm kind of curious to how, like, this has been adjusted to play in widescreen. Because, like, you can kind of see them, like, crossing the frame. Yeah, I think I got lost here because it'll be the first time I played it, but, like, really, when you look at it, like, the camera is poised roughly in the direction you're supposed to head anyway. I've been paying. Okay, apparently we're not meant to move the camera just yet. Can't move itself. Huh. It's really interesting seeing like the evolution of 3D games from like the I don't know, I judge I don't know really exact. I think the PlayStation was 5th generation. Yeah, I think it was 5th. I think the NES preferred the SNES was 4th, but I think yes, one was 5th. This thing with this one. I think we're going into the 9th generation now, maybe. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, let's just say PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. In terms of like progression, like PlayStation was really just a 3D game. It was alongside the N64. Those were basically sort of leaders of their generation. Definitely geared toward 3D gaming. But we just had like very rough, graphics, and the PS2, I believe 6th generation, really brought out, the ability to have, models that like really resemble things, much in environments that like really do a good job of at least representing what we're actually looking at. you know, very smooth shape, basically. Um, rather than very jagged polygon. Um, so like this is a major. Um, and then you get into seventh generation of PS3 and Xbox 360, where it was taking things a step further, really pushing like particularly what you can do with open world games. And having better lighting effects, touching some more realistic habits, and I think that was. I would say the seventh generation, which is one actually what really like set the standard for games moving forward. And right iteration of the eighth generation, which is our current generation, um, is like some things have been done. Some like we have a lot more RAM, so there's a lot more you can do with regard to like um plot forwarding. Like you can have a lot more customization than you quite could, you know, uh, in previous generations. But for the most part, most games are really not pushing the envelope. I think that loading time are going to be like the true, um, you know, bar pushers for at Sun Hill Ranch here, um, for the next generation. And the PS5 definitely has a leg up on that. Um, and the Xbox has more of a you know here for this area leading up to the cemetery, we had like a kind of bear type of sound, maybe we could have growl in the background. Now we have like a particular sense of being followed. Maybe for some things, like 5 has faster loading times, but the Xbox Series F, I guess F as well, are seeming to do a different approach with similar things. So, ideally, third-party games will um, embrace faster loading times on a design level. Because one thing that, like, if being open, I've always kind of been bothered by, is screen in general. They particularly open world games, they elite immersion, and they make dying a lot more punishing as well. It's like, okay, you died, now you have to like reload a previous save, and that's gonna take potentially forever. Roadrunner, beep beep. planning it for Silent Hill Farms. Not really much this direction about making show off at the flower shop celebrating some something your business. Celebrating that would be that's already been doing. I would think of hey, thanks for your business, but it looks a little too long a bit of text for thanks for your business. Or it looks like there's like blood stains on there too. But it's the flowers are called flowers. Are these marks blood? I shouted just now. Let's follow the blood trail and to the person that needs help. I think you can go like down some other hips. Probably too, but then James stops us. Some of the caps are up big. So there's some caution tape here. Walking away. And back there is the big gap. Like instruction stuff. And this way, road flat. Into a pink pool or something. Okay, there's like there's a whole drink here. Are having another health drink here too? Yep. I should probably compare the transition from the PS1 era, or you know, before fifth to the sixth generation, as being comparable to the transition between like the second and third generation, because you know, for two decades. maybe not quite exactly the same. But, you know, the PS1 could do quite a bit, you know, for its limitation. But, I can't read that at all. Let's see the... Here's shadow. It's a little weird. Also, this is like where we got the actual sound, modern sound design for the radio.
Is it dead? What the hell is it? It's not human.
I believe the sound effect for radio in the original are more AM radio sounds, maybe. It's been a while. I remember like toying around with the AM FM radio, and I kind of realized like there's a different sound when you're tuning a AM radio versus an FM signal. The AM probably sounds more like the original Silent Hill, whereas FM sounds like Silent Hill too. Like the Silent Hill was more of a like it. I don't know how to describe it. Other than that, like it was more of a humming sound when enemies are near. Well, like this is like literally stop. It could have been that creature. What's going on with that sound?
Oh, yeah. This thing broken? What the? I better take it anyway. I might need it.
You see the blood trail there. I thought it was a nice little touch, and it eventually kind of goes away. So that should be it for this part. So let's go to our wall of pavement where your name can be featured. Now how this works is that you pick a game from a list of 25, um, and you can donate as little as $1. Um, you can put all of that of what you're donating toward one game from that list. Um, and or if you're spending a higher amount, you can split up your patronage into $1 increments for multiple spread across multiple games, if you'd like. You can also potentially just have, I guess, what Lowrider would call dealer's choice, which would mean that I'd put whoever I most want to play, or but okay. Um, Information on which games you can vote for if you're on patreon.com/plays. Eventually, I'll be adding a screen, at least to my live streams, that will show the progress of the various games on the list. Uh, Currently, I'm streaming Persona 5 Royal. Hopefully, by the time I post this, it will be done. But I'll eventually make a custom outro screen for this video. Right now, this is the first part. I had ample time to try and make a new one as I've been working through recording this over and over again, right? It's kind of anyway, hopefully the audio levels are good. If they're not, you can tell me in the comments. I'm not sure how much help that's going to be though, but because I may have the whole thing recorded by the time this gets posted. But anyway, so microphone book check out is all the things you can do. Thanks so much to producer. Thanks, man. And to all of you, thanks for watching. And until next time, sayonara.